What's going on, everybody? Gabriel here, and I'm gonna be putting in a little bit of work on the AE86. Someone in the comments in one of my videos said that I was very unprofessional and that I had a chop shop and I was like disorganized and stuff. And I'm just gonna be honest. This is what everybody's garage typically starts out looking like. Now, I will say that this garage really isn't my permanent garage, and we actually we rent, so it doesn't make sense for me to like put tons of money into this garage and make it look like, you know, like shop level obsessed garage type of stuff. And I mean it just straight up, bro, like it's not like a garage that's gonna win any awards or anything like that. But I will say that I feel like my technique, I feel like my understanding of detailing and stuff like that is definitely there. Like, you know, I understand techniques and stuff like that, and I understand like cleanliness and blah blah blah. So with that being said, I'm just gonna stop speaking on that because that guy said I was unprofessional and he would never leave his car with my company supposedly. And man, I can't seem to get this thing straightened out. But hey, if you're watching, thanks for watching and thanks for supporting. Anyway, so enough of that. I just thought that was a super funny comment. So the purpose of today's video is I'm gonna actually be working a little bit on the AE86, on the beams motor itself. As you guys saw in the previous video, I do have my Xcessive brackets. I did order steering rack bushings and the 1-inch spacers for the subframe, from chassis to subframe. So I ordered those, so I'm just waiting on those to come in too. I ordered those about a week and a half ago, but I haven't gotten any updates, so I guess they're a little bit behind. Which is okay. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be putting this in and then starting it up like tomorrow. So I think what I should do right now is just put on the brackets. I've been hoarding a lot of parts. Well, not hoarding parts for myself, but I mean, if you guys notice, I'm putting in work. If you don't already follow, go ahead and follow my detailing page. Otherwise, I'm also doing like little side jobs for my friends and stuff. So I guess in one of the videos you'll be seeing me put on these control arms and some tie rods and stuff like that for my friend's Accord. So I'm just waiting on those parts to come in. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly put on the mounts that I have from Xcessive. And I'm thinking about bolting up the transmission, but not because I want the transmission to be on the car, but I understand that you have to knock the tunnel a little bit. So I was thinking to like put the transmission up where it's supposed to go and then kind of start like mocking it up in terms of like where it's gonna be or whatever. So I was thinking about doing that, but I'm on the fence about it just because I don't have a clutch and flywheel. So so there's that. Also, I want, if anybody's familiar with the beam swap, let me know if I can pull it up from the bottom. I'm always seeing like people like put it in the car and then they have to like cut the what's it called, like the radiator support. I don't want to cut the radiator support. I don't want to go down that route. I would like to just slip it in from the bottom. What I was thinking was to put these engine mount things on and then mount the engine from the bottom, like, you know, have someone like bring their engine things lift so I can like pull it from the top and stuff like that. So if anybody knows, yeah, let me know. I'd like to know the answer to that. Anyway, so with that being said, I'm rambling now. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the Xcessive mounts, and Now I'm gonna put back a bracket that I took off the alternator bracket. I'm gonna bolt that back up for now, and then just kind of like go from there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and you'll see that now. So from my understanding, I think there's really only one way that these go on. So, man, you know, I kind of just handed these, but they're actually pretty hard. Let's see. There's no real markings on these that say specifically which one's which, but I would assume. So this one is the exhaust side motor mount bracket, and it comes with hardware, so that's nice. It comes with some hardware. But I'm gonna take it a step further because these holes like are a little weird, and I have some anti-seize, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of anti-seize on these, so that way they're not like, you know, like seized up to the block in the future, and they're easier to remove if they need to be removed, or just whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so there's no specific torque specification from Xcessive, but I'm pretty sure you just torque them down to factory specs. But we're just gonna do what feels right spec. So I would say a quarter turn is good. All right, so that one's on. Man, that looks good, and it looks super shiny. But yeah, it looks good. I like that. Looks like I should have took off these bolts, but oh well. Too late now. Alright, so I'm actually editing the video right now that you guys just saw, so I know it's super short, I'm sorry. Basically all I did in that video was put on the motor mounts brackets, and I was waiting on other parts to come in, but they didn't come in when I was editing it, so the next video you'll see a little bit more parts come in, and installation and stuff like that. But either way, if you guys have any comments, go ahead and please drop them down, because I want to know what you guys want to see. I want to know what I should make, and all that good stuff, or if this content is even useful. I know you could probably look up something online like a DIY, but you know, I'm just documenting what I have. Also, please subscribe if you haven't already, please, because that's gonna actually help the channel grow, and then we'll be able to do more cool stuff. I have a lot of things planned if we can get higher up, and you know, I appreciate all my 200 subscribers that have subscribed already. Well, 195 right now, but we're almost at 200. That's incredible. I never thought that that I'd be able to get that far. And you know, we're on the road to getting more subscribers, hopefully. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for the next one. Thanks.